Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. We are on Wednesday, I think, and I'm pre-recording a bit because the because again I don't have a lot of time at my hand at the moment, and this Sunday, it's basically the day I record Monday and the Wednesday episode, I have a bit of time, and so I can just go and pre-record a bit so you get your usual episode, not like in the last week where I was not lazy, but I was not able to do something. So what I wanted to do, and what turns out to be a bit more problematic than I would have liked it, is I wanted to set up a projector somewhere in here to be able to weld up maybe ships that I project. Don't know, I want to be more open to maybe ships that you suggest or that maybe come from you and you have a great idea for something or so. And the problem is that I would have to go and set it up somewhere in the roof. I thought about maybe setting it up in this it's not ceiling, in the floor of this hangar, but the problem will be if I go beneath the floor, I could bring the projection up here. That wouldn't be a problem, but I would have no anchor point that I could use. What I could do is try and see how it works with the projection beacon. Maybe the projection beacon is able to give us a first hold on point where the nanites and the nanobots can come in and then weld from there. I will test that in a test world or so, if I can set it up that way, and then maybe I can have a solution that way, so that I can put a small projector below the floor, and whenever I deal with a ship that I want to bring into the world, that I want to weld up in here or so, then I just go into a creative world, stick a projection beacon on there, and then we can go from there with a new blueprint. I'm not sure. Good. I think I will postpone that for now. The next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to grab a ship, or make a small ship, just a really, really fast small ship, to be able to scout out if we have enemies in the area, and if we have good ores in the area, whatever we need there. I need a reactor, and then I will just go for a large reactor, and then gyros that will be needed too. Okay, then the thing is that the nanobots weld up stuff that's just flying in the air, and that's a really neat thing, but they don't weld up things that are not connected, or they don't weld up projections as far as I see it. So they wouldn't be a help there too. I'm more and more impressed by the nanobot mod. I hope that the people that make it still will still work on it in in the weeks to come, so that maybe we get cleanup from them too. And not that I want to get unfaithful towards the nanites, but the nanobots seem to be, when it comes to not only power consumption but also the the power consumption of your PC, they still seem to be a lot better than the nanites. Good. Okay. I want to keep this open. Okay. Let us do that immediately. Go for. Go for. Yeah. For. Oxygen. Oxygen generator. I need to think about stuff like that. Attach stuff like that immediately to ships, so that I don't run into the problem that if I need it later, we need to completely dismantle the ship. For now, here we can just go and use some conveyors, small conveyors, yes, and maybe set it up in a way where we can we stick one on here? Yes. So now I can go in with the reactor, put it here. If that's not possible. So then let us set it up here. 8. Maybe I should leave. No, that's good. No, that's good. I'm trying to be more forward thinking when it comes to designing my ships. The problem that I always have, and that's a thing, I want to use this air quotes season to learn more and to be more precise with everything. Think about everything a bit more when I build, when I design things. Go a bit more and more into detail when it comes to this, because I notice that when I do stuff, I tend to just throw it out there and then just leave it at that at one point, and I kind of want to get away from that. If we are now in a situation where we can be attacked, where we can have enemies and all that stuff, I really need to think for the future sometimes, and be a lot more considerate. So see that immediately I'm making mistakes immediately. So I will remove this here, for example, for now, to grab some uranium and stick it in there, so that we can power it up immediately if if we don't know, bump it, we don't cargo. What am I doing? It's funny how fast the uranium goes out. The ship constantly tells me that it has energy just for a few days, although I have thousands and thousands of units of uranium in the system. This ship really takes in energy like crazy. It is also because of the batteries that are down there that it sometimes switches between, okay, I have power for basically unlimited power for the next few hundred years, but then it sometimes switches to just 2 days or so, because it sometimes just runs from the batteries. But I notice that we are slowly running out of uranium. That is because the assemblers and the refineries are still constantly working. If I use up materials, then it constantly produces Tim constantly produces stuff then, and this is not good. We need to find a way to get around that. I always had the suggestion to make a station to just completely rely on that for production of ores and maybe we in this episode in this again air quotes season we will do that. The hopefully the my journey into the visual scripting will also help us with maybe being able to set up automatic ships. I'm not sure what scripting can do for us, so that's why I say maybe we are able to do stuff like that. I'm not sure. It would be neat if we could finally set up things like automatic transport ships or we definitely need to take a look into that, and I'm talking about that all the time, and then it kind of gets put on the back burner, and that needs to change definitely. Okay, we need some side thrusters and some thrusters to the top and bottom. On the back I will just work with one big thruster. I would say maybe I can set up the top and bottom thrusters a bit more to the back. Okay. One thing I also might want to take a look at is adding some weapons to this. Could I go with a line down here and then have some weapons down here? I could test that. Let me open this up, and then I need to bring it a bit higher up. Let me go and do a bit more. At the moment, I'm basically my train of thought just derailed, and I need to find that again. Okay, I need to go out and keep it that at the moment. I have to go out and take a look around. There was an enemy ship that came relatively close to my position. I didn't see it first because I had the antenna signal switched off. And see, there are more and more ships that come around here. And if there's enemies out there, maybe there's a base close by, and I will not risk don't know, suddenly having things show up here. That's a thing I don't want to have. I fixed some gatlings on it, an antenna. There's a system to replenish the ammo. I moved a bit of the thrusters there, and I have now a small shield generator on here just to hopefully withstand the first attack, so I can get away if there's anything out there. I think I will not try to get too close to things for now. Again, I'm not sure how this whole thing works. There is on the mod page, there is some talk about pirates being able to attack you now, and not just with an Argentavis showing up and then spitting drones at you whenever it feels however it feels about that. So again, we need to search our surroundings. If I find anything special, then I will definitely I need to just go with no names, just so that I see if there's an enemy, and then we can take a closer look at that. Let me search for a bit. I found a civilian signal. I'm not sure. Maybe this is a bait or something like that. So we will go for that and take a look at it. Opportunities. We will see. Civilian signal 66077. Or is that a derelict or something like that? I'm not sure. This could be very, very interesting, but it could also be very, very dangerous. As soon as, don't know, sensors trip, and then a script will be launched that changes everything to being an enemy ship, and I don't know. But there is a ship. That definitely is a ship. Or that's not... No, that's not an asteroid. That's a ship. So now... Are we getting attacked, or is that just... Oh, that's not a derelict, but I think something got attacked here. Could that be? Whoa. If they've implemented stuff like this, man, that could be really, really cool, but also really, really strenuous for the PC. So I might have to always clean up the world when... Oh, okay, see that? Okay, what's this? This is a beacon or something like that with... Oh, something is shooting at me. But what is... Oh, there. There's a drone shooting at me. It was bait, and now I'm getting severely damaged here. That is not good. I need to... Oh, I need to get back to the ships. This is dangerous. Okay, a small ship is not the thing we want here. Maybe I can throw a short GPS point here, new from current position, and we come back later with maybe a bigger ship. But if we can't see the enemy... What can we do then about that? There was no enemy. There was just a drone shooting at us. Wow, this is really crazy, because I wouldn't know what to do about this. Can we fight enemies that don't show up on the radar? How should we do that? Go for moving objects? We can't go for moving objects. I think turrets don't have the option anymore to go for a moving object. Oh man, we need ships. See that? And this ship has a shield generator and got messed up. Whoa. Okay, we have a first point of interest that we can research and that we can take a look at. Maybe we take the Empress out and don't know, go for whatever attacked us with the Empress? But if we can't shoot it, it can just lay fire on us, and we will not be able to do anything about it. Just with, yeah, maybe, yeah, just with turrets? Oh man, this is not right. Not being able to defend you, not nice. Good, I will get back to the ship, repair this one here, and you immediately notice that I'm completely underprepared for stuff like this. This ship needs upgrades. Not that we can do that today, but this point will be investigated in the next episodes. However we do that. Good. I will go back to the ships, repair this one here, and then I think I will end the episode, and we will... I will wait for your responses to that. There are maybe people in my viewership that have more knowledge about how to deal with enemies I can't see. There was a lot of damage. I had not missing, but I'm missing blocks. I had thrusters that completely were destroyed. Oh man, this... Again, I am not prepared enough for this. I immediately see this. Oh. It followed us here. Oh no, 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 no. But I see that the ship shoots them. That's a good thing. Wow, how many? 3? Whoa. This is completely crazy. So this thing followed us home. Wow. But okay, I see now that the turrets can deal with ships that have no antenna signature. That's a good thing. So we can maybe upgrade this ship with a bit more thrusters and then put some turrets on there. Maybe a shield generator or 2 more, and then go for it again. I'm not sure if I want to bring out the Empress immediately. That could be a bit like driving a nail with a sledgehammer or something like that. So yeah, the plan for the next week or so will be next week. For the next episodes will be to deal with this thing. I want to see what that is, what we have found there, and I want to deal with enemies a lot better. Have a scout ship where I don't have to shoot on my own, and prepare a bit more for this. This was not the way to deal with it. Good. I will also wait for Thursday. There is the next update. Maybe it is the next big one. We don't know. And yeah. Good people. I have to thank my Patreon, Christopher, again, for being so nice to donate to me on Patreon. Thanks again. And people, I think I will end it here, prepare a bit more, and wait for Thursday to see what happens with the update. Again, then we can decide a bit more how we want to deal with power issues and all that stuff. Good people, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the episode. Give me comments about how I can better my situation here, and deal with the enemies a bit better. If you have any suggestions because you know the EEM mod, then let me know. Okay, people, thanks for watching again. Hope to see you in the next one. See ya.